The reason women don't respond to you is because you're not responding to them. You're not being yourself. Stop thinking about scoring and start thinking about connecting.
I don't know if I can do that, Wendy.
I know you can. Give me a call and let me know how it goes. This is Wendy Hewitt speaking just to you on KOXO, the station that knows how you feel. Why are you alone, Tom?
My wife left me. Wanted to live her life, she said. Stopped loving me years ago, she said. She said, and then she went.
What do you want, Tom?
I want it back.
Do you, or do you just want someone to love?
Just want someone to be there, I guess.
Then you'll find someone. Because you're a good man. A strong man. Just close your eyes, and I'll be there. I'm glad you called, Tom. Tell me what you're feeling. Tyler.
I got rid of that guy who was hitting on my girlfriend.
You remember, don't you?
Well, of course I do, Tyler. You're very special to me.
My girl was running around with other guys. You said to be honest, direct, and forceful. And she'd realize she wanted me. Well, I was forceful.
And I'm sure she wants you now more than ever. I know I would. Thanks for calling, Tyler. And let me know how it goes with you and your special lady. And I'll be here for you right after this.
And I'll always be here for you, Wendy.
Orange juice.
I made this for your office, but I can think of a much better place for it now.
Oh, come on, Renee!
Do I smell formaldehyde?
Renee's a taxidermist. She worked for the county museum.
Oh, a professional woman. That's a step up. Unless you count the girl that made balloon animals for the children's parties.
Renee and I aren't dating anymore.
What happened?
I don't know. Everything was going great until she took me home and I met her Dobermans.
Mean and vicious?
Stuffed and mounted. And then she wanted to take me home to see her parents. Yeah. I don't know. The right girl's out there somewhere. I'll find her. I'll die trying.
And then you could start seeing Renee again.
Cute.
Dallas is meeting with a client at headquarters. Maybe that'll take your mind off your problems.
The police believe Ernie Wallengren was killed when he surprised a burglar in his hotel room. I don't think so.
Well, what do you think, Mr. Foster? And how do you think Cobra can help you?
I'm not the one who needs your help. It's my on-air talent, Wendy Hewitt.
The love lady?
Do you know her show?
Yes. Tell us, do you listen to Wendy Hewitt?
Oh, once, maybe twice by accident.
Then you know what the show's like. She establishes a sense of intimacy with her listeners to create the provocative illusion that she's talking only to you.
You mean she talks dirty?
It's not about sex. It's about making guys who are lonely or in trouble feel like they've got someone out there who cares, who'll listen to their problems without making them feel like jerks.
And it doesn't hurt that she has a sultry, seductive voice that drives men wild.
Well, I won't say that there isn't an element of flirtation, but that's not what she's about. She really does care about these guys.
Well, I tell you the truth, I don't see what this has to do with the murder or with us.
The gimmick's a ratings grabber for my station, but like I've told Wendy 100 times, when you reach out into the darkness, you never know who or what you're gonna touch.
So what you're saying is Wendy Hewitt may have touched the wrong person.
Ernie Wallengren was one of our sponsors, only in town for a couple of days. He was killed after having lunch with Wendy. The last call made from his hotel room was to her radio show right around the time of the murder.
Well, maybe he needed some advice.
Oh, if Ernie wanted to talk to Wendy, he wouldn't have called the on-air number. He knew her direct line.
But if he didn't make the call, who did?
Somebody who thought she was talking only to him? Somebody who might have gotten jealous?
That's what's keeping me awake at night. The thought that he might get jealous again.
Okay, Mr. Foster, we look into it.
Thank you.
Listen, Scandal, if you need advice on your love life, you can always come to me.
It was an accident. I was looking for a sports station.
Yeah, right.
Don't be ashamed to tell her you want her, Fred. That you dream about her. That all you can think about is being with her. And she won't be unobtainable anymore. She'll be yours.
But what if I tell her all that and she...
Hello, KOXO. Your name, please. Where are you calling from? Okay, Jack, what would you like to talk with Wendy about today? Uh-huh.
Something wrong?
No. I just thought that all radio personalities look like Rush Limbaugh.
5.
Just like me, Fred. I'll always be here for you on KOXO. And I'll be back right after this. Mitch, what a surprise. Now, either you've come down to give me my much-deserved raise, or you're replacing me with baking with Bernice.
I want you to meet Scandal Jackson and Danielle Lapointe. They're with Cobra.
Hi.
The medical plan or the malt liquor?
They're looking into Ernie Wallengren's murder.
Oh. Look, I'll do anything I can to help, but contrary to what Mitch thinks, his murder has nothing to do with me or my show.
What makes you so sure there isn't a connection?
It's a radio show. I'm not some Circe luring men to their doom. I'm just somebody to talk to. How could that lead to murder?
Well, there's a lot of desperate, lonely people out there who are looking for anything to hold on to. It could be that someone has fixated on you to the point of obsession.
My listeners aren't crazy. They are ordinary men who just want someone to listen. That doesn't make them lunatics.
Well, what about the guy who wanted to buy your underwear to line his coffin?
So, you listened to my show?
Once or twice.
By accident.
By accident.
So, tell me, does my show drive you mad with passion? Would you kill for the woman you hear on the radio?
No. But I'm old-fashioned. I also wouldn't call a stranger with my intimate problems and let a million people listen in.
Hey, Wendy, 15 seconds to air.
Thanks, Sid. We'll talk after the show. Mitch and I are grabbing a bite at La Guerre. Unless you'd rather call in.
And 3, 2, 1.
Hi, I'm back. I've been thinking about Fred's call.
Do you have her old shows on tape?
No.
I was asking Mr. Foster.
I knew that.
Uh-huh.
We got them all, and every call she gets is logged on the PC and stored on printouts. This was her show the day Ernie was killed.
Great. We can start with this and work backwards and see if anybody stands out. Unless, of course, you've heard them all before.
I haven't.
This is Wendy Hewitt speaking just to you on KOXO, the station that knows how you feel. Tell me what you're feeling. Tyler.
My girl was running around with other guys. You said to be honest, direct, and forceful. And she realized she wanted me. Well, I was forceful.
And I'm sure she wants you now more than ever.
That was phoned in at the time of the murder.
Dallas, has he called before?
Well, according to these logs, almost every night. We're gonna have to pull all the shows.
This guy's really troubled. Listen to this.
We are so close. And I want her so much. But there are other men.
You have to be forceful, Tyler. She needs to know you're the only man for her.
I know I am. I can hear her whispering to me wherever I go.
Then you are the man of her dreams. She doesn't have to look anymore. Good luck, Tyler. And remember, no matter what happens, you can always find me here on KOXO.
This lady's lighting fuses out there.
This Tyler guy thinks Wendy is his girl.
Now, let me get this straight. Tyler falls in love with a woman he's never met. He watches her go out on a date with a man she hardly knows. Then he kills the guy out of jealousy. Then he calls up the girl to chat about it on the radio. Help us, please. Is there some coffee out there?
2 coffees. Just the kind of guy you want to set up with your daughter, huh?
Is there any way we can get the station to pull a show while we look for this guy?
Once the fuse is lit, there's no point in blowing out the match. You gotta find the dynamite.
Tyler.
But who is he? Who is he? What kind of a guy would fall in love with somebody he's never met and then be willing to kill for her?
My guess, and I do mean guess, is that Tyler's had disastrous relationships with women.
That narrows the field.
He's probably desperately afraid of intimacy. What appeals to him about Wendy is that he can have intimacy without actually having to relate to her as a human being.
Is she in danger?
I don't think so, at least not right now. But any man in her life certainly is.
Does she have one?
I don't know. Does she, Scandal? I was joking.
I don't think Tyler's laughing. When he went to dinner with Mitch Foster, station manager.
Are you all right?
Yeah, I think so.
Who the hell was that?
Just a man with a problem who wants someone to listen. Well, at least he wasn't hurt. But we can't be sure Tyler won't strike again, so we put Mitch in the Cobra safe house till this is over.
And what am I supposed to do until then?
Nothing. That's what we're here for. Just go on with your life as usual.
How can I? My life as usual is what got Ernie Wallengren killed, what nearly killed Mitch.
Wendy, you didn't do anything. Tyler did.
And what's he gonna do next? If I go out to eat, is the waiter dead? If the mailman tries to deliver a letter to me, is he taking his life in his hands?
Yeah.
I mean, what if a guy smiles at me on the street? Will he die too?
No one's gonna die.
How do you know?
Because I'm not gonna leave you until Tyler's caught. You're gonna be safe. No one else is gonna get hurt, okay?
How can you be so sure?
That's why they pay me the big bucks.
Thanks. It means a lot to me to have you here.
Just returning the favor.
And when have I ever helped you?
Well, what I meant was, I can really use your help to stop this guy.
What do you want me to do?
What you do best.
Your love life got you down? Did your wife kick you out? Do you just feel lonely? Wendy Hewitt's here for you with advice, answers, and a shoulder to cry on. Coming up next on KOXO, the heart of Bay City.
We've routed the phone lines through the Cobra Control Center. We're set up there to trace any call to its point of origin. The important thing is to keep Tyler on the line long enough to capture him.
I can keep him on all day.
And then what?
Scandal's in the middle of Bay City, waiting for Dallas to tell him where the call's coming from.
Sounds so easy.
Well, let's hope it is. Can you hear me, Dallas?
Just like he was standing there whispering in my ear. Scandal!
Ow! My ear!
We're ready. You'll be fine.
You're on in 5, Wendy. 4, 3, 2.
You can feel the heat radiating off her body.
She's so close, you can't tell if the sweat on your skin is hers or yours. That's what it's all about on a day like this.
Hello, Dan. Tell me why you feel alone today.
Because I am alone. I don't have friends. Women won't talk to me. I don't even get junk mail.
You threw her cat out of an 11th floor window and you wonder why she left you? Get a clue, Jack. This is Wendy Hewitt talking just to you on KOXO, the station that knows how you feel. I'll be here for you right after this.
Hello, Tyler. What did you want to talk with Wendy about today?
He's on line 2, Dallas.
All right, he's calling from 555-8181. Computer is zeroing in on location.
Girl problems. Okay.
We're in commercial right now. You're gonna have to hold for a minute.
This is it, Wendy. Keep him on as long as you can.
Got him. He's at 6320 Sprague Street.
I don't want to lose him. Put him through.
I'm back, and I'm here for you, Tyler.
My girl, she's still seeing other men. I was forceful, like you said, but it didn't change a thing.
Maybe you were too forceful, Tyler.
Maybe I wasn't forceful enough. Doesn't she know I love her? Doesn't she know how much it hurts me to see her with other men?
I don't think she wants to hurt you, Tyler.
Maybe you've got her all wrong. Just because a woman is with a man, that doesn't mean that she's cheating on you.
The men want her, I know they do.
Hang on to him, Wendy.
You can't punish her just because men find her attractive.
I can punish them.
You lost him, Scandal.
No problem, I'm at his house.
Not the gardener?
No.
Great thing about being a lineman, you never need a quarter to make a phone call. How's little Missy?
You know how it is. It's always something.
Women.
And there's no sign of Tyler anywhere?
Scandal was absolutely certain we had the wrong address.
Is it possible our technicians screwed up the trace?
Possible, but not likely. I think Tyler's having a little fun with us.
Fun.
I think this guy's shifty enough to tap into the phone system and make his calls come from anywhere. He might as well have been calling from Mongolia.
Have a cookie.
Oh, Scandal, that's very sweet of you.
Ain't Granny Biddle.
Who's Granny Biddle?
Oh, the little old lady at 6320 Sprague Street. Who just happens to have 12 photo albums of her grandchildren and no one to show them to.
Well, you knew this job wasn't easy when you took it.
You know, this Tyler may just be too smart for his own good. It takes more than just savvy to tap into a phone system the way he did. It takes technical smarts and inside knowledge. I think we're going to find him at the phone company.
Well, that's a good move, Dallas, but reality is we're just waiting around for Tyler to strike.
Well, if you got a better idea.
I think we should draw him out.
Oh, I see. You want to be the new guy in Wendy Hewitt's life so that if Tyler's watching, he'll come after you.
That's the plan.
That's not a bad one either, so long as you don't mind going around with a target on your back.
Well, I knew this job wasn't easy when I took it.
All right, you stay with her. But be careful. You check in with us every 2 hours. Danielle, you and I got to get somebody from the phone company over here, have a little powwow.
Powwow.
Gee, Scandal, tough assignment, playing boyfriend to some beautiful DJ.
I'm just doing my job.
Yeah, right. I wonder if Sting needs my protection.
Sting?
Only 4,000 employees.
We run a tight ship here, Dallas, but not at the expense of service.
Of course not.
The phone system is the backbone of this country. Keeping the lines in top shape is a matter of national security.
Absolutely. Danielle, did you know that Dave here actually installed J. Edgar Hoover's red phone personally?
Really?
Each phone is the same to me.
Dave, can you tell us, do all these people have access to phone lines and equipment?
Well, one time or another throughout the day, the phone company never sleeps.
I haven't had many winks lately myself. Supposing we rule out supervisory personnel who remain at the office.
Well, what makes you think they couldn't be involved?
Too many eyes on them, including yours.
We think it's somebody who can get around, somebody out in the field.
Mm-hmm. 920, that's better. All right, let's narrow it down still further to day shift maintenance and repair crews.
342. So now how about only those people who were in the vicinity of Topeka and Van Alden, or people who could have access to those lines?
Good, that leaves 10 names. That's a whole lot better.
Unfortunately, not a single Tyler in the bunch. I guess it was too much to hope for that he'd use his own name. Do you have their addresses and phone numbers?
Sure.
Well, what do you think?
Wow.
Yeah? I want to drive that cycle wild.
You will.
So, where to?
Best food in town.
Do you think your expense account can handle it?
I think so. Although you might be a little overdressed.
Really?
Look at this. What'd I tell you, huh? This place has got the best banana splits in town.
You know the best thing about working on the radio? I can eat whatever I want because nobody ever sees me.
What a waste.
My goodness, Scandal. That sounds almost like a compliment.
All this romantic atmosphere brings out my good side. Tell me something. Did you always want to be on the radio?
When I was a kid, I used to corner my friends with a tape recorder and do my own talk radio shows. What about you?
I never knew what I wanted to do. Just sort of bounced around here and there and ended up where I am.
Bouncing, yeah. I've done my share of bouncing. City to city, format to format, personality to personality. You have no idea how hard it is to change your own identity when you have to.
I can imagine.
Finally, I found a job that I love, and this one is gonna last. You know why?
Why?
This one is me.
Can I tell you a little secret?
Safe with me.
Ever since I heard your voice on the radio.
Just once or twice.
By accident. I try to imagine what you look like. How you'd smile. How you'd look at me if we met.
And I turned out to be this hideous ogre.
Well, my imagination didn't do you justice, that's for sure.
I'll tell you a little secret.
Safe with me.
Since I came to Bay City, I've been pretty lonely. You know, when men find out I'm that lady on the radio, they get so intimidated. You are the first man who has treated me like a woman, not a celebrity.
Well, I wouldn't know how to treat a celebrity. A woman I can understand. Sort of.
Give me a call sometime. I'll give you some advice.
Hey.
Not that you need it. Thanks for a wonderful evening.
Well, I've had worse assignments.
And I've definitely had worse dates.
Wendy? You don't have any unusual hobbies like taxidermy, do you?
No. Why?
Nothing. Just wondering.
You know, if Tyler is out there watching, we probably should make this look convincing.
Yeah.
Well, we might as well give him something to get really mad about.
Be forceful. Yeah, I'll be forceful.
Thanks for staying last night. I really felt so much safer.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm here for. Listen, I want you to do me a little favor.
Name it.
I want you to talk about me on the radio.
And what should I say? That you have the body of Adonis. That with one kiss you've reduced me to your quivering love slave. Or should I just go with the truth and tell them that you slept on my couch?
We'll go with the fiction. I really want to push Tyler.
Scandal, you don't want to push this guy too far.
That's exactly what I want to do.
I can see you. The room is dark. Your skin is damp. The sheets cling to you like a lover. She broke your heart. You're all alone. But I'm here, and I want to know what you're feeling. Talk to me on KOXO. I'm waiting for your call.
Hey, we going bowling or what, buddy?
You okay?
She betrayed me. I gave her everything I could. I thought she loved me.
You're right. Well, look, I can see you're kind of busy working on your table, so I'm just gonna mosey along, okay?
She won't stop seeing other guys. I'm gonna have to put my foot down.
Yeah, you do that.
Go ahead without me. I got a call to make.
Show no mercy there, killer.
No mercy.
I don't know, Wendy. You know what I gotta do is find a babe as hot as you. Now then we do it for each other, right?
Well, that shouldn't be hard for a hot guy like you, Mike.
Hey, how about this? Because I'm so hot, and you're so hot, why don't we get together our own fun, our own private little meltdown?
Oh, sorry, Mike, but I have a guy. And he's everything that I could ever want in a man. He's strong, stoic, and he's always there when I need him. Though he could lose a few pounds. I can't tell you what it means to have a real man in my life again. Strong arms to hold me, firm lips to kiss me.
Oh, please, give me a break. Don't you think she's laying it on a little thick?
To know me is to love me.
Step outside now, you're liable to get a mouthful of buckshot.
Well, that's why you're outside in the Cobra van. Ready to protect my winning smile, right?
Yeah, Danielle's been out talking to telephone linemen all day.
Well, I knew this job wasn't easy when I took it.
Someone to open up to you.
No one really stands out yet. I've got a couple more to go.
But let me tell you, I'm running out of clever ways to approach these guys.
You have to be...
It's Tyler. And what did you want to talk with Wendy about today, Tyler?
Hold on.
Do you want me to keep him talking?
No.
Tyler, we got a lot of callers today. It could be a while. Aren't you going to trace it?
No.
Aren't you going to do anything?
Hang it up.
Yeah, but suppose we...
Hang it up. That should make him pretty mad. Do that whenever he calls.
I've talked a lot about romance in the past. If only I knew then what I know today.
Tell her I'll be back when the show's over. It's time to be a sitting duck. I guess he's not gonna kill me today.
Can't win them all.
Keep checking out that phone company angle. Maybe we can catch him before he kills you.
Well, that would be nice. I'll take Wendy straight home from the radio station. I don't think he'll strike when we're together.
Grab a bite to eat and pick her up.
Be careful, Scandal.
Where's my fries? My fries!
Sid, do me a favor. Don't give me any of the... Oh, my God. Are you all right?
I'm okay. Tyler just killed a perfectly good $15 shirt, that's all.
Yo, it's him. Hello, Tyler. We're in commercial here, and the show's almost...
She doesn't want to talk to you, Tyler.
She's mine. You
can't take her away from me.
I already have. Hang it up.
I'm mighty pleased you happened by when my car pooped out. Of course it, Dwayne. That's my boyfriend. If he knew I was letting a strange guy fix my car, he'd kill me. He'd say, Jolene, you should have sat in that car until the police come along. And then you should have waited for one of those police girls. Because a policeman is a man first and police second. Because Dwayne, that's my boyfriend, he'd be afraid that the guy would ask me out for a beer or something like that. And then, Dwayne, he'd just have to kill both of us. Is that what you're like with the women you love? Pose as if?
Hell no. Way I figured, if she doesn't want me, I can find 24 other babes to do. It's fixed. He just had a loose hose.
That was so very kind of you. So I guess, Dwayne, he's just one of a kind, then.
Well, no, Ass. He kind of reminds me of my buddy Joel.
Really?
Oh, yeah, he called in sick. You know, for the past 2 weeks, he's been whining about how his girlfriend Wendy's been running around with some other guy. He lets it tear it up inside, you know what I mean? Sometimes I swear he's going to explode like one of those post office people. You know what I mean?
Oh, yes, I think I know exactly what you mean. Listen, you have been so sweet fixing my car and all. Could I take you out for a cup of coffee and maybe you could tell me a little bit more about your friend, Joel?
What about Dwayne?
Huh?
Your boyfriend?
Oh, Dwayne. Oh, we broke up.
Danny says his name is Joel Metzger, lives in apartment number 3.
All right. Let's see if he's home. Left it in there.
I think we found that guy.
He's been in and out of mental institutions his entire life. Tyler was the name of his shrink.
Oh, he must be flattered.
The shrink says that Metzger has a psychotic fixation complex. When he was 12, he strangled his mother's lover.
Yeah, but who knows where Metzger is now? He may not even be in the country, let alone Bay City.
Maybe we should give him something he can't run away from.
I didn't know just how much I loved him until I almost lost him. That's why, from now on, we're always going to be together. Today, we're going to get married. A private ceremony at my house. But that doesn't mean I won't be here for you. I still care, and I still want to know what's on your mind. What's on yours, Jim?
Security cameras in position?
Yep, along with our all-Cobra guest list.
What about the Reverend?
Reverend Gleason will perform the ceremony. Relax.
I am relaxed.
Good, because you're making the right decision. She is a fine girl, and will make a good wife.
Stop it.
Oh, it's only natural to get the jitters when you're making a lifetime commitment.
The Reverend does know this isn't for real, right?
Of course he does.
Absolutely, but just in case he doesn't, don't you worry. I'm sure we can get you an annulment.
KOXO, the heart of Bay City. It's official. Wendy Hewitt is now Mrs. Scandal Jackson. Save a slice of cake for us, Wendy, and congratulations. We know all you devoted listeners out there will want to join with us in wishing a long and happy life.
Congratulations!
You won't be forceful anymore. It's over.
It's been great being here for you, KOXO, but it's time for me to move on. And if you miss me, call me. Think of me as your old friend in New York. Well, it's time for our last call. What's on your mind, Robert?
A good friend of mine. We've only known each other for a short time. But we've become very close. We even got married once, but it didn't last.
Maybe the two of you weren't ready for marriage.
No, we weren't. But we care a lot about each other. And she's leaving tomorrow, and I wanted her to know what a great girl she is.
I'm sure she appreciates that. Maybe she'll come back someday.
Well, whether she does or not, she'll always be special to me. Goodbye, Wendy.
Goodbye, Scandal.